Okay, guys. 18-3. He is got a rupture, so selling as a barra. Dang it, he's got a rupture is what I got to say. But Breathtaker back on the 49.4 gilt. This would be one of the first litter out of Unashamed gilt. Very, very high on that gilt. Back on the old King 1012, and that King 1012 had some of the biggest legs for the times back in there.
Green, green, green. Can't just exclamation point after each word, and that's what he is. And I would say that in a very positive way. That one's maturity is right, and you can feed that one really hard. That's a feeder's dream to me. Skull, elevation, athleticism, reach, maturity, indicators, bone, foot, great big foot, flexible hind leg, square going away. You're not going to have to worry about whether that one's got enough. Again, we talked about getting them out of the pen setting and getting them by themselves. Not going to take that one long to really bloom and blossom.
I always say, here's free maturity. You know what I mean? It's one where you can look at him and say, oh, yeah, the lines are so good, and then that big flat forearm working on him, and you'll see his littermate too. But, again, a little greener version of this, but all the proportions are in place. So tall-fronted, so athletic as he's moving, and this one's kind of interesting, for a long-term kind of a feed. Kind of taking him on out there into July and first part of August.
You talk about radical, one that's unforgettable.
Yep.
If you walk through a barn, you walk through this, watching online the preview, if you can't tell how different this pig is, yet he's good. You've got problems on evaluating because this one's freakish fronted.
It's one of those you'd rather.
This is freaky fronted hog with bone and structure.
You'd rather be the one feeding him than getting feed against him. You know what I mean?
He's a different deal, different animal. 18-3 barrel.